in the last day or two, then yes, I think that he'll bring it up. The question I have is, how does Biden respond? Does he respond calmly? Does he get angry? Does he dismiss it as if it's nothing? Does he try to blow it off? And does President Trump have the ability to press him? Now, the moderator can't mute them when they're having the discussion back and forth.
Right.
That's only for the opening statement for each topic, which I actually think plays to both of their strengths, and I think it's good for the people that are watching, at least for those 2 minutes.
So you've got a good track record of predicting Joe Biden's behavior. I will say a much better track record than I do. How do you think Joe Biden will respond tonight when the president inevitably brings this up?
Well, remember, he called a lid on his campaign on Monday morning at 9:15 a.m., and so he's had a lot of time to prepare for this debate, and so presumably he has a response. I have thought that it was kind of surprising that nobody on the campaign, even on background, would try to soften up this ground and, bat this away or answer this in any sort of concrete way or substantive way. They're just hoping that it kind of dies on the vine. And look, Tucker, 43 million Americans have already voted in this election. So the people who are left to persuade tonight, there's not many of them. But would it dampen Democratic turnout, especially for Bernie brothers, right, that have never been excited about voting for Joe Biden anyway? Is this a storyline that might make them decide, I'm just not going to go to the polls? I don't know if we have that information yet. We'll know a lot more tomorrow morning.
I wonder, this is a little off topic, but I can't resist. Do you think that maybe Republicans in Washington regret allowing the Democratic Party to change the rules of voting, of our election system, clearly to their advantage, and allowing, a huge percentage of Americans to vote before they know all the facts?
You mean because so many states allowed mail-in voting because of coronavirus?
Well, sure, and if the Democrats take Congress, they will codify it. Like, this will be, every election from now on will work this way because it works for them.
Well, the Congress doesn't have a lot to do with it, but I will tell you that the Democrats are well poised to pick up a lot of seats in the state houses, and that's where you'll see it for sure, Tucker, for sure. And that also deals with redistricting. And for this election, there's a lot more than just the presidential office at stake here. You're talking about the United States Senate. It's unlikely that the Republicans would be ever able to win back the House. And in fact, it's likely that they're going to lose more seats in the House. It's those state representative and state senates, or state houses and state senates, that you're going to have to really watch, because that's where all that work gets done when it comes to redistricting and decisions on how you're going to vote in the future. Many states have figured out how to do mail-in voting very well. Florida's one of them. They really figured things out after 2000. You remember all of that. But a state like Pennsylvania that's doing this kind of for the first time on a grander scale, that could be what keeps us up really late on election night, or possibly for the next few days after.
Dana Perino for us tonight. Great to see you. Thank you, Dana.